And good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the final here of the 8th grade division on your Super Bowl Sunday. I'm DJ Dejuan Minot, and this is Joe Mamusa here with me.
Yes, sir. Let's get it going. Championship action between Royal Crown and RWI. Royal Crown coming in 12-0. They've been far and away the best team in this division all season. RWI coming in at 7-5. So let's see if the upset goes down today. Yep.
There could be a possible upset here on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's see what happens. Early turnover to start. And RWI is going to be coming back the other way. A light full court pressure here, 3/4 court. We got an 8-second violation.
And obviously, as you can see, this Royal Crown team's got a lot of size for their age. They're very well coached. Obviously, they've got the talent. I mean, Royal Crown, just as a program as a whole, one of the stronger ones, you know, when we're talking about their senior team. And this is one of their younger age pools, so.
Three-pointer up, no good. RWI now off the missed shot attempt from Royal Crown. Pick and roll action here. Swing back to the left wing. RWI now taking their time offensively. 3 seconds in the key, and it's going to be going the other way.
Nice defense by RWI.
Three-pointers up, no good, long rebound. Kick out, swing, baseline drive, nice. Dump off, no good.
Good ball movement though by Royal Crown. That was a solid possession overall, but RWI bringing the intensity on defense to start off. Here's Downey, loses it, stolen.
Pushing to the corner, baseline drive. 3 balls up, no good. Basket's not going to count. We have a foul on the floor. It's going to be baseline out of bounds. Floater, no good. Royal Crown now pushing the ball in transition. Dump off inside, no good, but he's going to get 2 free throws. First one's good.
Rashawn Robinson for Royal Crown at the line. Comes into this game averaging just over 18 points per game. So he's been having a solid season so far. One of the top scorers.
Ball moving here. Drive middle, pass inside, layup's good. And when you're playing against the zone, the ball movement around the perimeter isn't enough. You have to get paint touches and find open shooters. Skip to the corner here. He's gonna drive baseline, dribble off his foot. And RWI is gonna get the ball back after forcing a turnover.
Nice steal.
Yeah,
got it
out of bounds.
Good call by the ref. His foot, like, just barely on that out of bounds line.
So it looks like Royal Crown here, they're trapping everything on the perimeter. It looks to be like a 2-2-1 trapping zone. Kick back out to the wing. They're gonna reset here. Three balls up. No good.
Oh, fumble.
Baseline drive, baseline pass. We're gonna get a travel.
Nicholas Wuthridge coming in for Royal Crown. He's one of their other leading scorers, averaging close to 19 points per game. And we're gonna have the first timeout of the game. We're gonna take a quick break and return. All right, and we're back here. Grade 8 championship game between Royal Crown and RWI. Royal Crown will head to the line.
First free throw for Robinson is good. Second one is good as well. 2 for 2 from the line, and we got a sub coming in. Now they're right back to that 2-2-1 press. What RWI needs to do is get somebody right there in that middle, and it needs to be quick decisions. You don't want to hold on to the ball too long there. Quick decisions and then attack.
Yep. Especially at this age, it's so important to just learn, you know, the fundamentals of basic things like being able to break a zone, being able to play a zone on the other end. Because the higher you go in levels, like you have to, if a team's running a zone on you, you got to be able to break that like right away. Like know exactly what you have to do, be aware of it, make quick decisions like you said, because in a zone, like they can rotate quickly You got to be able to catch it, either go, make a pass.
You know, especially because Royal Crown is, you know, trapping all over that perimeter. It's got to be quick decisions. You got to find the open man, make those passes. Once you get over half court, you don't want to dribble too much. Give them time to chase you around the perimeter, set that trap up, move the ball, get a good look inside. And what's going to be key for them, because of the type of zone they're going up against, is getting a player in the middle of that zone. And that player has got to be somebody that can make a quick decision, shoot that mid-range jumper at the free throw line, or find the shooters on the weak side. Good drive here. Floater is good. And right on cue, Joe talked about him, one of the leading scorers for Royal Crown.
Yep, class of 2029 guard with a skill set well beyond his years. It's really interesting to see that nice pass there that time by Nicholas, and he gets the assist. Really interesting to see players at this age having just a higher understanding of the game and a more advanced and refined skill set. Because as they continue to grow, like, you know, especially as kids end up hitting growth spurts in high school or whatever the case is, imagine you're developing guard skills and, you know, you might be going into the high school about 5'11", 6 foot. One summer you might hit a growth spurt, end up being 6'5", 6'6", and you still have those guard skills. Next thing you know, now you're a 6'5", 6'6" point guard, and usually those are the prospects that are developed at a young age, and then the physicals start to catch up. Those are the ones that seem to be the most interesting in the long term. And then the other side of the argument, right? Like, some players might be not as advanced skill-wise, but they're physically more developed at a younger age. For them, it's important to focus on those skills, because there's going to come an age where everybody catches up to you physically and you're not going to be the biggest guy on your team anymore. So how does your skill set add to that? Having a combination of both and then continuing to grow and develop from there.
And, you know, this the 8th grade, 9th grade, you know, this is when we see a lot of separation start to happen for a lot of prospects. You know, a lot of guys are going to come into their own as players, you know, body-wise, skill-wise, and then you're going to see a lot of guys that maybe they were a lot bigger than everybody, you know, to start. We got a stoppage of play here, timeout by RWI, and we'll be right back after this short break.
All right, we're back here. First half action of the Grade 8 championship game. As expected, Royal Crown got off to a hot start. 12-0 on the season, looking to make it 13-0 and make it a perfect season with a championship here.
And the ball just is popping around the perimeter here. Great ball movement. Wasn't able to capitalize on a three, but tracked down his own rebound. And Robinson on the inside.
Comes Nicholas. Gets it inside, back out. Quick ball. Oh, travel. I think if you're RWI, it starts on defense, being able to limit this team and get stops. You know, try to create some easy transition buckets and then just slowly gain momentum, and you know, that'll shift on the offensive side of the ball.
And I think you're absolutely right, Joe. Getting a few stops, is going to definitely help this team get a little confidence. And then you're going to see them play a little bit differently offensively.
Yeah. But it's, for sure starts on defense, because if you make yourself believe like, yo, we can stop these guys, we can match up against them, we can make them uncomfortable, stop them from getting what they want, and then, their confidence will grow. It'll translate on offense, but it won't be easy. No team has yet to do it this season against Royal Crown, even make it much of a close game, if that. Very high point differential throughout the season. Foul on the floor. Both free throws good by Hudson Heath.
High ball screen, floater, no good. Offensive rebound though.
Nice cut. No good. Good tip. It's definitely a test of mental focus when you're playing in a gym where multiple games are going on and multiple whistles are being blown. You've got to be able to focus on this game, stay locked in. We're going to have another timeout here, and we're going to take another break.
And we're back. Royal Crown with the ball right now, moving it around the perimeter. It's going to be a turnover, but great hustle by Robinson to get the steal.
Nice jab into the lane. Nice. That floater is so important as a guard. Having that float game in your bag, especially when you're going to be going up against taller defenders inside. Got to be able to have that. RWI is getting good shots too. They're just not converting. Again, you just got to stay locked in, because eventually those will fall. As long as you have your defense to rely on, it'll always be a competitive game. But Nicholas, a handful to deal with right now. He's getting inside at will.
And since he's come into the game, he's been real active, you know, attacking the basket, you know, making great passes, great reads around the perimeter. Nice at the line for two. First one's no good.
There's Nicholas with the steal. No good with the left-handed finish. Turnover.
Got subs coming in from both sides here.
Yep. Foul on the floor. Charge to Royal Crown, so side out for RWI. See if they can get into a rhythm offensively. Nice move.
Wasn't able to finish, got his own rebound. We got a foul here. It's going to be baseline out of bounds.
Pass. No good. Second chance. Good defense at the rim. Can't secure the rebound though. Another block.
Good battle inside though.
Yeah. And they'll get the ball back. Good defense there by RWI.
Had a 2-on-1, but that pass was just a little too late. And it results in 2 points on the other end.
To 4 start here in the grade 8 championship game. Nicholas Wuthridge with 7 points. Ehezogi with 6 to lead Royal Crown. And their pressure has made it tough for RWI. Their size, their length. They've been outmatching every team in that department.
And you know, RWI is playing great defense on the initial shot attempt, but it's that second and third opportunity that's really hurting them.
There it is again. They're just outmatched when it comes to the size. Wow, nice floater. That was a tough shot. Rashawn Robinson earlier with that nice bucket. Nice block there by Tajon. Pummels O'Connor gets it up ahead. Royal Crown starting to run it up.
The left.
Yeah, left hand. Definitely notice those type of things. Yep, now they're starting to.
And Royal Crown has turned up the pressure
and
here.
One again.
And one under the rim.
And this is what they've done. It's no knock to RWI or any other team that's come up against Royal Crown this season, but no surprise from a program, like an overall program like Royal Crown, to have such a strong pool of talent at the younger ages. We're just looking forward to seeing their development throughout the years. You know, this one day could be the Royal Crown senior team that's playing in the NPA in a few years. You know what I mean? So, again, they've got the coaching, they've got the facilities, the resources, and they're looking to have a little powerhouse going forward, at least in the younger ages. I'd like to see this Royal Crown team versus like a GTA United or a TPG or a top tier.
That would be a great matchup.
Yeah.
Those would be some great matchups.
Yep. The future is bright, that's for sure. 2029, 2030 prospect is almost crazy to think about. That's where we're at now, right? It's like 29, 2030. I'm seeing some 2031s, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
It's just, especially now in Canada, like with all the attention and all the extra media and everything that's going on now with the game that's growing, it's great to almost be able to keep up wherever you're at with all the talent. And it's a great sign for our game here in Canada going forward. Just the growth of the talent and the infrastructure. Like this, none of this was available 5-10 years ago. Being able to watch, you know, prospects in 8th grade and younger play at such a high level and have all these resources. Final few minutes of the first half. It's been all Royal Crown. RWI had a few pretty good possessions defensively. Offensively, they just haven't been able to get into a rhythm. And we talked about it. They were getting a lot of quality shots and a lot of quality possessions too. So I don't think they should go away from anything they've been doing, really. Just keep playing hard, man. Like, these shots are going to fall eventually. And slowly, if they're persistent enough, they can, you know, still come back. A lot of basketball left to be played here. After this, we've got the grade 11 championship game between Strive Hoops and North Toronto. Two more.
Just adding it on at this point, extra gravy.
Yep. Even in the backcourt, like the pressure with all their length. No good by Downey, rebound Royal Crown.
Inside pass, another lay. Got to travel here. Crossover up top, kick. Long two, no good. Good dump off, wasn't able to finish on that one. Good drive, middle, kick out. It's no good, and that's how the first half ends. Royal Crown running away with it. We'll be back in the second half.
All right, we're back here for the second half.
Grade 8 championship game, Royal Crown and RWI. Royal Crown up big, looking to finish the season undefeated, en route to a championship. If you're RWI, there's still enough basketball left to be played to stage a comeback and make this competitive, but they've got to play a near perfect game on both ends. See if they can do that. Royal Crown keeping up the defensive pressure, nearly forcing a steal.
Good floater. Good pass underneath.
Yep. Simple possessions. They're getting whatever they want. Good. Fast break, Royal Crown. Foul. Robinson going to the line.
Good defense.
Suffocating defense by Crown.
And they're just making RWI super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They can't get into any sets.
Can't even get below the three-point line for the most
Tough
part.
defense.
Yeah, we talked about that size and length for Royal Crown. When you mix that with skill and depth and good coaching, hard to beat. Turnover. Tangle up. Oh,
Good
nice
defense inside.
No big shot. They needed that.
Let's see how this helps their confidence here moving forward. Good attack.
Royal Crown running it up. Another steal.
Been a lot of layups and easy transition buckets for them. You know, on the other side, RWI, you know, they really haven't been able to get it going offensively, and that's affected their confidence defensively.
Yeah, I mean, you could only hold down a team like this for so long. There's another and one.
Before the avalanche comes.
Yeah, Wuthridge just running it up right now. Back to the line, and a timeout is called, so we'll take another quick break and return. All right, we're back. 10 minutes left to go in this grade 8 championship game. It's been fairly one-sided. Royal Crown were the favorites, heavy favorites coming in, 12-0. Steamrolling their way to a championship. No good. Offense rebound. It's been the story of the game for the most part.
A lot of second and third chance opportunities for Royal Crown, and
there's a third one right there.
They were just able to capitalize on them and find easy layups just like that.
2 more points for Wuthridge. He's got 15 now. Leading scorer. Coming in as the second leading scorer in the whole division. Turnover.
No good.
Side out.
They just can't buy anything. It's been a tough shooting game for this RWI team. First free throw's no good. Good patience here. Just gonna run out a little bit of clock. It's gonna be a travel going the other way. Foul.
Just about halfway through the second half. No good for three. Offensive rebound blocked. Here they come again. O'Connor. All the way, Tajon O'Connor. Step back. No good. Royal Crown looking to add to their lead, keeping their foot on the gas right now. Top step in the lane. Nice move. No good. Rebound RWI. Championship Sunday. Also Super Bowl Sunday. So, you know, a lot of big championship games going on here at NPH.
Yep.
Over down there. It's that time of year. You know, a lot of the playoffs coming up in the NPH League. NPA Nationals in March should be a big one. And, you know, we're just about in the end of the school season. And then in the summertime, it'll be AAU time. But, you know, for us here at North Pole Hoops, the action's always going. We always have something coming up here. New season, new camp, new event, new tournament. Always just trying to find those hidden gems in Canada. Right now, we're getting a chance to see the future.
And, you know, these high school kids, they're going to have a lot of time to work on their game, you know, in preparation for live period. You know, a lot of coaches are going to be out there, a lot of scouts. So from now, you know, from the end of your high school season, you know, until you're gearing up for that start of that AAU, you know, season, work on your game. Yeah. Work on your game, you know.
I think that's the most important thing, especially at the younger ages, is just focusing on development, skill development, a high-level skill development, because, you know, all the competitive platforms and events and stuff like that, you have your whole high school career to look to that. You know what I mean? So if you're in grade 8, grade 9, I think the most important thing is trying to improve as a player, work on yourself, work on your craft. So by the time, you know, coaches are looking at you, it won't be until your senior years of high school anyways. So make sure you're ready for when those times come. Obviously, you still want to be able to get some competition in with your team, travel, do all that. But I think right now, development first, man. It's like what they do in Europe. They focus on development. Maybe they'll play one game a week max. Where over here in North America, I feel like it's too heavily focused on games. You know, some teams in AAUs, 5-6 games a week. And maybe they practice once a week. So it's the opposite. And, you know, over time, you're seeing kids at older ages, their skill sets aren't as advanced as some players, especially when you compare the system we have here to Europe. So I think having that fine balance, but definitely focusing on development first and foremost. And then when it's time to compete, you're ready. Nice pass by Nicholas. Royal Crown. Another fast break for Crown, and 2 more points for Crown. Great learning experience, just being stacked up against, you know, a talent like this. This is a good stick, a good measuring stick to understand, like, oh, they're easy run out.
And, you know, even though the game is decided, you know, there's still opportunities to work on things and, you know, kill some bad habits, develop some new good ones. And, you know, for a team like RWI, obviously this loss doesn't undermine the season that they've had. But take this opportunity to, you know, build some new habits, build some better habits, and kill some of those old ones.
Exactly. You know? Still try to run some sets, but ultimately just getting used to this level of competition and this level of talent, because it might not be the first time that they go up against a team as talented as this. So just preparing yourself. This is what the elite looks like at your age. And I'm sure there are even teams, you know, whether it's in Canada or in the States, that would give this Royal Crown team a run for their money. So there's always a better team. There's always a better player. But it's just like understanding that and doing whatever you can to constantly improve and get to that next level, right? Like if you're the best player on your team or in your circle with all the guys you play with, you need to find a new circle. You need to find a new team because you need to be challenged, right? Especially for these kids in grade 8, they might be the best player, you know, in their school or whatever, but then you go to high school, you're going up against guys who are just as good as you or even better because they were the best player in their middle school or whatever the case is. So just being ready for that next level, always being willing to challenge yourself, because that's ultimately how you're going to improve. And I think both sides here are going to improve from this, right? That's the most important thing at this age.
Absolutely, Joe. And you know, a lot of players from the RWI side, they're going to probably be looking back at, you know, what could have I done? What could have I done to help this team win? What could have I done better? And you know, sometimes it's about your play, and sometimes it's you gotta, as a player, gotta recognize, okay, this is what the team could have done to, you know, avoid being in this situation or avoid taking a bad loss like this. Like on RWI side, key for them was getting somebody in the middle of that full court press, you know, and making quick decisions. So, you know, as a player, when you're a player on you know, the bad end of these big blowouts, you kind of gotta analyze what happened in that game and how you guys could have corrected some things.
Yeah, for sure. Final moments here. Royal Crown up big. And the bench is starting to get up and applaud their team. You know, they're moments away from championship. Finishing off a perfect undefeated season, making them 13-0. And that'll do it, Royal Crown.
Chips with the dip.
Yep, your grade 8 NPH Showcase champions. And they're locked in, man. It's like they expected themselves to come out, so they're not even celebrating like that. They just want to get right back to it, man, and look forward to the next competition. So thank you for joining us here. Grade 8 champions, Royal Crown. Next up, we've got grade 11s. Make sure to join us on that one. And peace out.